All right, what is up, my friends? It is time for Bronze to Mythic. That's right, the return of Bronze to Mythic. Of course, the series where I go from Bronze to Mythic. Pretty self-explanatory. It's all in the title. And I get to do these once every few months for limited, because I will go through periods of not playing limited. And of course, if you don't know, on Arena your rank will decay slowly. So if you're Mythic and the season ends, you go to Platinum. And if you're Platinum and the season ends, you go to like Gold or something. So you gotta like not play for like a couple of seasons or start a new account, which I'm interested in doing. So we did a Bronze to Mythic in Ikoria draft, and I love that format. It was really fun. And now it's been long enough where we've decayed back to Bronze Tier 4, and it's time for another Bronze to Mythic run. So we're going to be going from Bronze to Mythic in Kaldheim. I have done exactly 0 Kaldheim drafts. 0. Not a 1. I've glanced over like Deathsea's tier list. Deathsea is great, by the way. Great limited streamer. I've glanced at some tier lists. So I really am going in basically cold here. And the kind of fun of this is you get to kind of go with me. So we get to kind of learn the format together, and we'll kind of learn the ins and outs. And, we'll kind of see what works and doesn't work as we work our way up through the ranks here in Bronze to Mythic. Of course, culminating in our goal of being Mythic. And let's go. We ready? Are we all ready to go? Let's do this. Oh, I'm ready. Purchase in the queue. Let's go. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
So feel free to yell things at me in chat. Give me your advice, both good and terrible. I'll probably ignore most of it, but and let's go. Is that in a good spot? Yeah, it's fine. All right, our first rare in Kaldheim. I'm gonna put this like here. Yeah, it's better. Our first rare is In Search of Greatness. Not really a draft rare. So basics of limited, of course. We're looking for removal spells, looking for bombs. We'll go over all the basics of limited as we're drafting and playing as we come up to them. But Battleship Warrior Boast mechanic, kind of an okay card. Freezing Flame is a kind of a cool card. We have a premium removal spell here in Vraska's Contempt. Feed the Serpent, pretty good. We got a lot of cards to read. Huge boom boom. Thing that makes things cheaper. We got Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, I think you virtually take the kill spell here. Again, I don't know what color. I don't know what colors are good. I don't know what archetypes are good. We're just going in blind. We're just going in blind. And obviously, the snow. I've heard this card's pretty good. Demon Bolt's obviously very good though too. Let's take a look here. We got this card's actually pretty sweet. Fearless Liberator makes creatures. Big weird clone card. Shapeshifter. Of course, there's a snow theme, so you can be like snow or not snow, some tension there. Raiders, whoever attacks the top card of your library. If it's land, put the battlefield tapped. It's kind of a cool card. Sculptor of Winter is pretty cool, but yeah, I think this is a pretty clear Demon Bolt, though. This card seems really good. 4 damage for 3 or 2 and 1 mana is pretty awesome for removals. Now you have two good removal spells. Red-black removal is kind of like a classic draft archetype, where you just have a lot of kill spells. Usually you're going to want to have some big finishers, things like that. Like Doomscar Titan. That's a pretty big boom boom. It's a boomer. It's a boomer. It's basically just a 5/4 haste for 6, which is okay. Who was that? Doom, new sub. Watching away from. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Rune is a cycle of runes. They're all cantripping enchantments that give a little bonus. It's +1/+0 in haste, and it draws a card, which is kind of cool. Another Demon Bolt, pretty sweet. Also a Squash. So now we've got Squash and Demon Bolt and Doomscar Titan. Pretty reasonable signals here that red is probably open, trying to find the open lane. Squash is pretty cool, but I think Demon Bolt's just better. Heard the Pickaxe is pretty good as well. But I think we're just going to bolt here again. Let's go.
Inconceivable!
I mean, this is a people draft. There are people drafting right now. This is like the best rare in the set. I assume it's really good and limited. I mean, it just seems like it'd be insane. Um, how do you ever pass this card 3 times in a row? I don't understand.
I'm still around these mean streets.
See, you know what's up? Thanks to the resub. Yeah, I could not fathom. I could not fathom that this card would not be taken in the first 3 picks under any circumstances. It's not even like where it's in like if it was in a paper draft where there's foils, maybe they open like a better foil mythic or whatever, and then the next people like want to marry their first picks. Holy cow! All right, we're not necessarily black. This card is just unbelievably good. We got paid actors here on our first episode of Bronze to Mythic. Paid actors. So now we need to decide if we want to be like Mardu or just be straight Boros. I'm kind of fine just being Boros, honestly. Like, black has not really been open so far. We haven't seen any black cards. This pack continues that trend. Clearly red is very open, and then white's kind of open too. Shieldmate's pretty fine, just like a solid 2-drop. None of these black cards are particularly great. That's the Hill Giant with a mediocre ability, a Ravenous Rat. So we're gonna take the Shieldmate, move into Boros here. I don't think there's no. It's a very important, folks, in draft. You got to be nimble. You got to be able to be flexible and kind of read situations as it's going. There's no reason for us to be black. We first pick the black card. It's not like a knockdown, drag out bomb where we're gonna like do everything we can to play it. Just a good black card. And if it's not there, step aside. You don't gotta do it. Now you have a great white card here in Bound in Gold, a premium removal spell, which is awesome. A few more red cards too. So yeah, we're on a great start here in our Bronze to Mythic run. A great start. Another Shieldmate, sure. Cole, you're a sub. Thanks so much, Draken. So here we see Iron Verdict, which is a kind of a fringe conditional removal spell. Normally this card's like okay. It's not great, but it's fine. We already have a lot of removal though, so it's important to recognize how your picks will wax and wane based on the needs of your deck. We don't really need removal. We have tons of removal already. So let's take Shieldmate again. I think this card's just fine. Leaving behind a 1/1 is pretty solid. See the spoils. Open the Omen Paths. It's like the weird Metamorphose card. So spoils is amazing. I mean, it seems fine. All right, and more red and white cards. We have the Doomscar Oracle. It's a foretell card. We'll gain life, gain some life. We have Starnheim Courser, which makes artifacts and enchantments cheaper, which is not like the most exciting thing ever. A couple black cards. Our red cards here. Oh, this card's actually great. Firewalker. This card's really good if you have a lot of removal. It's a 3/2. It can boast, and it can like light up a stage to your top card. A lot of removal. We can push this. This card seems really good. Cool. I like it. The Batter Shield Warrior tabled. Yeah, so white and red seem very open here. Batter Shield Warrior is not an amazing card, but it's pretty solid. I think this card's fine. I wonder how good Funeral Longboat is. We do have a couple Beskar Shield Mates here. We have some tokens floating around, hopefully. I feel like Starnheim Courser is just like not good enough in most scenarios. Now there's Vault Robber. Longboat's kind of yeah. I'll take the Battle Shield Warrior. I think when you're doing your first drafts in a format, it's really important to try and take the cards of higher rarity, just to get to try them out. If there's a rare you're not sure about, just take it because you're trying to learn the format and you don't see the rares as often, so you just take it. All right, so I heard this card is really good, Tormentor's Helm, but we're a little light on creatures right now. I think I'd rather just have Doomscar Oracle. Gaining life here. Gaining life is pretty nice. When you have a lot of kill spells, you just want to stay alive. So, all right. So Alpine Meadow. It's an on-color dual land. Snow doesn't seem relevant to us at all. Or Code Spell Cleric, which seems like a fine card, just like a little Isamaru. I wish I'd take the land. I'm not sure how aggressive we're going to be. Yeah, let's take the land. Raider's Knave, Fearless Pup. What? Where's Karn? I don't see Karn. No. Yeah, I mean, the Pup's pretty... I guess the Pup's good with, like, equipment and stuff, but I don't think Raider's Knave is very particularly playable, though. I've heard that 1-drops are kind of good. Is equipment's kind of important. Probably not playing Revitalize. So it looks like we're... Is it a longboat? Sure, it's a longboat. And then, okay, so clearly black is not open. We found our colors pretty well here. We're going to put this Feed Serpent on our sideboard. And we're going to look at Reckless Crew. 4 mana for a sorcery. Make X 2/1 Dwarf Berserkers, where X is the number of vehicles you control plus the number of equipment you control. So kind of a hokey rare here. Roll the trolls, do damage to a creature. Insult damage to sure. 3 seasons. Ruined Crown comes into play. Use library for a. Alright, so this card's actually really good if you have runes. It's just a 3 mana cantrip equipment, which is kind of nice. A little clunky. You don't actually have any runes yet. Master Scald can get back an artifact or enchantment. Doesn't really help us. Obviously, give it Showdown of Scalds, but I think the Crown might be good here. Let's try the Crown. I think we can definitely get a rune or two. We can definitely get a rune or two. Yes, I know Scald gets back Showdown of Scalds. That's kind of a win more thing, though. You know, I think we cast Showdown of Scalds. It'd be pretty hard to lose, honestly. This card's so good and constructed. I'm sure it's insane. Insane. All right, so we have Tormentor's Helm. Bloodline Pretender, which is not really too good for us. We have some good cards here. Egon, Harold.
Big Jim loved the content. Keep it up. Stay hydrated. I take a ton of your arena decks, and I recently built Wet Living End in paper. And in slowly building paper muxes for legacy.
That's awesome, Nurse. Welcome, my friend. Month number 2, most important months. Thanks for the resub. I just like these shield mates too. Just a lot of bodies. A lot of bodies. This card does seem pretty good though. Tormentor's Helm. People have been saying good things about it. Well, let's take this card. I always kind of liked like the short sword effects. Equipment is very good limited when it's like playable because it just constantly stays there and keeps pumping things up. But Provoke the Trolls can go face too, yes. Okay. Iron Verdict is okay. The mob's kind of like a nice big boomer. We don't really have any big creatures yet. We have a lot of removal. Provoke is like pretty bad Lightning Bolt. Not like stoked about that. Champion is not nearly as good as Territorial Hammer Skull, which was the dinosaur that just tapped things without even paying mana. It's still fine, but I think I want the mob here. Just a big creature. We're a little light on boom booms. And the gold medal champion is just like not great, I don't think. We could probably find better. Actually, let's keep our curve low. Let's keep our curve low, actually. Let's take the champion. Our deck is definitely somewhat aggressive. I would like another shield mate or two, honestly. I think these 1/1s are going to be really useful. Okay, so we found a rune. It's the wrong color, though. There's a Rune of Mortality. We're not willing to splash a rune. So, Forging the Tyrite Sword. Make a treasure, search your library for an equipment or god of whatever, and put it in your hand. Doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, I mean, Master Scald is obviously certainly fine. We're hoping to get a rune or two, which will make it a lot better. We're not super interested in Cinderheart Giant. We're really interested in the forging of whatever. Yeah, I guess Scald is fun. I could buy that. Not a bad curve topper. Another shield mate. A Run Amok. I've heard this card's really important for red decks, but I don't think we need it. We have tons of removal already anyway. Our creatures aren't that big, so I'm happy to take the shield mate here. Just making sure we have a ton of bodies in play for all of our equipments and stuff. I think if we have like 4 shield mates, also the longbow becomes good because we have a lot of random 1/1 just sitting around to crew. It seems pretty nice. So looking for synergies in our deck. Uh-oh. Stupid card. I recorded my my cool stuff video yesterday playing some Modern, and yeah, not a very fun card. Pretty good design there, Watsy. Good job. A good job on that one. All right, so Vault Robber. This Cavalry's fine. Just like a 2-drop. Gives haste to things. It's fine. All right, another Shield Mate. Cool. Yeah, sure. I think I would just play a lot of these, honestly. Just like a reasonable 2-drop. Nothing else here super exciting. Man, white is a little bit open, just a tiny bit. So Search for Glory can find a snow permanent legend or saga. We don't actually have any other legends. We have this can find our saga. That just sucks. That's just like not good. I think Doomscar Oracle's fine. You have a lot of cheap cards, gain some life here and there. Another Master Scald, Reckless Crew. I mean, I don't really want a second Master Scald or a second Longboat. I guess we'll take the Master Scald just to, like, you know, we might play it, but our deck's like almost done already. Another Shield Mate? Yeah. Our deck's like basically almost done, I think. Alright. Finally a pack where nothing's for us. We're not playing in pod, so no need to hate stuff. Reckless Crew seems pretty bad. You really gotta have like I feel like that card's good if your deck is bad, which is not a good place to be, so. Alright, so far our deck seems phenomenal. Real hot start here to our Bronze to Mythic. This deck just seems exceptionally good. Obviously, we don't need to play Rune Crown if we're not going to have any runes. Mesh Skull, I would play 0 to 1 if I don't have anything else besides Showdown. So, like, if we had to finish our deck right now, I think we could field a playable deck, which is pretty insane. Yeah, Wings is fine. I do have a huge love for 1-mana tricks in Limited because they're very hard to play around. Another Longboat? Sure. But you don't always play them, you know? Alright, so Stalwart Valkyrie could be a 2-mana 3/2 flyer. It's kind of cool. Warhorn Blast doesn't seem super exciting. Doomscar Oracle, also fine. A second Tormentor's Helm is a little less exciting, I feel like. Although, because we have two longbow. I don't know if we're playing both longboats. I don't either. I'm not really super stoked about tap duels in my lands, in my decks, my 2-color decks, honestly. The Valkyrie is like pretty fine. Just a 2-mana 3/2 flyer. We have a lot of things that are going to die early. I think I like the flyer. We don't have any flyers right now. I think this is fine. I think Warblast is good if you need it to break through. I don't think we need it to break through. So, alright, so Bound and Gold, pretty easy pick here. Just a super top level removal spell.
Oh my god, Becky.
Take Bound and Gold. Forging the Tyrant's Sword again. Another Demon Bolt. Jeez. Just got kill spells for days. Valkyrie, Shieldmate. Yeah, I mean, just taking Demon Bolt again. Definitely, you know, we're a little fortunate to get kind of settle into the right colors quickly. All right, so now there's a Rune of Speed, which obviously makes our Ruined Crown a lot better. It's not one of the better runes because the haste is going to be kind of irrelevant. Honestly, it's not even that good. Like the haste is gonna be hard to be relevant onto Ruined Crown because it costs so much. Battlefield Raptor, Gold Meadow Champ. I guess we'll take the rune. Probably one of the worst runes for Ruined Crown. The lifelink rune would be really good. Alright, it's finally a pack where there isn't much for us. Alright, sure. And they're also playing best of one here. There's no sideboarding. So, okay, Valkyrie's Sword. This is a 7-mana 6/5 flyer or a pretty mediocre equipment. Yeah, I guess that's actually not that exciting. We also have Story Seeker. It's a lifelinker, which can be good with our We only actually have one equipment though, but I think this card's pretty solid. Scored Effigy is not exciting. Valkyrie's Sword I think it's a little too expensive for us. I think we don't really need this card. I think we have a nice low curve. 7 mana is a little much, I think. I'm taking the Story Seeker. I do agree the card is good, but alright. Forge Master. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, it was enchanted or equipped, return to its owner's hand. Creature tokens that you control that are enchanted or this one is the narrowest card I've ever seen in my entire life. Alright, let's take the helm here. I think second helm is fine. Another pup. Verdict. Cole seems okay. It just does not seem very exciting at all. We also only had one helm at that point. Well, obviously, if we have two, it's better, but I mean, I don't think we're playing any of these cards, so our deck is like done. The helm table, that sucks. Now I wish I'd taken the legend, but got a nice low curve deck here. I don't think we're playing a third helm, but another Ruined Crown. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're playing our Ruined Crown. Maybe I should take Nicole. You know, I think we're not playing Ruined Crown. We're not playing Master Skull. We're not playing the Rune of Speed. Keep his curve. I'm gonna probably just cut both longboats. Bounding Gold, Doomscar, Oracle, Gold Medal Champion, Demon Bolt, Valkyrie Showdown. Cut the Master Scalds. Put this here. It's 24. I think I'm fine playing 16 lands in this deck, honestly. This deck seems really, really good. Another Beskar Shieldmate. And... Or, yeah, this thing seems not very good in our deck, so... Sure. I think that makes our longboats a lot better. We're going to have so many random 1/1s floating around. What should we cut here? Cut a Doomscar Oracle, maybe? Battlefield Raptor. I heard this card's also fine, too. Fearless Pup, probably better. Story Seeker, Cavalry. I guess the Cavalry is like super, like a little unexciting. Yes, Master Scald is good with our Saga. If we cast a Saga, we're probably going to win anyway. We don't need to put a random 4/4 for 5 in our deck. The thing is that I don't think that the draft pods are locked to ranking. As far as I'm aware, the draft pods are just pods, just 8 random players, any rank. It's not like we're in like the games we're gonna play are gonna be against, you know, bronze level players to start. But I think the drafts are just open pods, as far as I know. Another Raptor too. God, this deck is so aggressive. All right. So what are we gonna do here? We honestly, our Doomscar Oracles aren't really on theme. We're kind of just super aggressive, and this is 25 cards. I don't even want to play this Alpine Meadow, honestly. I don't think we do. Gotta cut one card here. So many removal spells. Valkyrie, Shieldmates. I think the Longboat's gonna be fine in our deck, honestly. Cut one of the Helm. These 1-drops are kind of mopey. You don't need that many 1-drops. Although honestly the Rune is good in the first strikers. Longboat, it's just a 3/3 vigilance for 2. Maybe it sucks, sure. We're just have so many 1/1s floating around. It seems fine. Maybe you're right. I'll play the Rune actually. The Rune seems really good. Rune seems really good on the Raptor and the Pup on turn 2. So Cavalry is definitely kind of mopey. I could see that. Maybe let's keep all the 1-drops. Just be like super aggressive. Play 16 lands. We've got an insane curve here. We have the Boasting is really, really good too. This deck just seems phenomenal. I hope it didn't peak, folks. I hope it didn't peak here on draft 1. All right. So wish it would just give me the lands that I want and not make me go look for them. But that's just Arena being Arena, because that's Arena. We're just even split on lands. Yeah, I mean this is a deck, folks. This is a deck. Let's get some predictions going here. Who wants to gamble? Who wants to gamble? Uh-oh. My alerts are right behind the Bronze to Mythic thing. There we go. There we go. Who wants to do some gambling? Remember, folks, stream is brought to you by Colas Apparel. ColasApparel.shop. That's right, ColasApparel.shop. And promo code Jim10, 10% off your order, Colas Apparel. I'm wearing the South Beach line right now. The Anti-Mulligan Club. Check it out, ColasApparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. And we got Pile Driver shirts, my shirts, tons of great shirt designs. Super high quality. And yeah, pretty awesome. So, will we get to... All right. Place your bets, folks. I can't put 7 wins, not compliant. All right, here we are. Let's go into the queue. Stream, folks, get your gambling on. I couldn't put in 7 wins. I don't know why, but we get the maximum number of wins, which is 7. Cash your bets, place your bets. All right, and let's get going here on Bronze to Mythic. Yes, in Limited, you are allowed to have more than 4 copies of a card. You can play as many as you can draft. So, Bronze to Mythic, our first matchup, Bronze to Mythic. All right. Sure. Just shield mates for days. For days. Rapta. Rapta. Yes, you got to get 7 wins before 3 losses. That is your. That's what you're trying to do here. Bronze to Mythic.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
Look at that. Perfect mana. Easy game. I'm a big fan of the of 2/2 lifelikers for 2 in Limited. I think they're quite good. Oh, we're gonna foretell here. Yeah, let's just get going. Let's just get going. Shield mate, attack, slam a spacebar, F6 value, gain some life, removal spell. Yeah, this deck's got it all. This deck's got it all. Bind the monster. Gain 2.
Bingo.
A Raven, eh? Quote the Raven. Alright, so, we could, like, Shield Mate and Foretell here. We don't actually have another play. Let me just kill it. We wait, and they play a 4/4 or something like that. You know. What's up, Great? How's it going, everyone? Bolt the Bird. That is actually Bolt the Bird. You're not kidding. Bolt the Bird. Caw! Squawk! Yeah? Anyone? Squawk? I don't need to listen to you. I got the microphone, you know. We call this like the Stacy's Mom deck. Masked Vandal. This card's actually really good against us, but they just didn't get any value off of it. That's kind of cool. Unfortunately, that's going to stonewall our 2/1s, but we do have equipment in our deck, so hopefully we'll draw some equipment. We're not going to bound and gold a 1/3. Let's say go, which is fine. I should play the Plains because we have Showdown of the Scalds in our deck, so. Oh, that card's good. This is a huge problem. Seraph Realm Eater. Couldn't imagine a better card against us. This is the Pernicious Deed card. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into a graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Beginning of your upkeep, you can remove the counters to kill all the stuff. What's up, Psycho? How's it going, my friend? That's devastating for us because even if we bound and gold it, it can still kill our stuff, which is pretty terrible. So, what's attack for 1? I guess. Yeah, seems ridiculously good. We do have a few ways to kill it. A few demon bolts. It does think that our bound and gold doesn't do anything against it because it'll still have the activated ability, which is bad. So, Battle for Raptor, Godspeed. Godspeed you. Yes, I love all my YouTube folks. Happy to have you. Remember, if you're first time here, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please take 10 seconds. Give me some support for free. That's so unfair. They're just going to put a counter on it? That's cheating. Ugh. All right, so that wasn't bad, actually. Now they can just remove the counter and kill. I guess it would kill my Raptor and their bind the monster. All right, I'll play this Gold Meadow Champion. Oh boy. So now we'll get back our 2/2. They're not gonna do it. Okay, they're not gonna do it. Sure. Some changelings here, but yeah. So YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. Take the 5 seconds. Helps me out a ton. It's a free way to support me. It takes like the tiniest amount of your time. And if you control 3 of the same creature, sure. 3/5 scry 1. All right, so they're we need to draw a little bit of top end here. They're gonna Raven form my champion. Make a flyer. Okay. Sure. A little flooded here. A little flooded. They're probably going to pop the Realm Eater next turn, which will kill the Bind the Monsters and bolt my Flyers, which is bad. And I think we're in trouble this game, honestly. We kind of just drawn 7 lands and they just have this really good rare. Yeah, that's pretty good card. Pretty good card. We need to draw Showdown. We are still, like, pretty alive. We are at 24 life. Tormentor's Helm. Fortunately, doesn't really help because it would just get mopped up by Saraf. I guess we could, like, put it on something, Bounding Gold the 3/5, and attack, and they kind of like have to block. But then once they block, then the Realm Eater just eats the Helm anyway. Oh my god. What's up, Panda? This is my very first draft, folks. This is the very beginning of Bronze to Mythic. We just started Bronze to Mythic. It's episode 1, and I don't have... This is my first deck, and this deck's really good, so I guess this deck's our favorite deck. And this triggers for an opponent controls, so they can put 1 counter on it and then just exile the Tormentor's Helm, which puts them at 5 and us down a creature. I'm just gonna Bounding Gold this and say go. Like, they can't really attack, and we do have good cards in our deck, and hopefully we can just draw other. We have 3 Demon Bolts. We have a number of removal spells. Blade Warden, Changeling, exile creature card from your graveyard, put a counter. Or we have a million lands too. That's fine, also, I guess. All right, let's just say go. This thing can exile a creature card, put 2 counters on a creature. What? They're gonna put counters on their Realm Eater. That's not fair. Oh no. We can't beat this Realm Eater. I mean, that would exile 2 of their things too. But yeah, it's pretty broken. And now you can't even Demon Bolt it. So we're like definitely gonna draw Demon Bolt here, like 100%. Or another land. This is sick. This is actually sick. We just have 9 lands. I guess that's fair if one of our creatures died this turn. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have attacked. If I had attacked there, they got a block. One of my things dies, and then they lose the... It doesn't kill itself, though, right? It's each other. So the Realm Eater... Yeah, I mean, this is like the literal perfect curve against... Perfect card against us. That was a good draw, kind of. Yeah, so we would just lose Bounding Gold, and they wouldn't lose Seraph Realm Eater, so... Yeah, obviously drawing... We are also coming from formats, so like... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We're also coming from a format where there was double face spell lands and cycling lands and cycling cards and stuff, so like... There aren't as many ways to stop Mana Screw or Mana Flood in this format. Our deck doesn't really have any mana sinks. We have equipment, but... I mean, this is just kind of ridiculous. What was your Demon Bolt? But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're just dead now. What a sick game. What a sick first game. Maybe they won't kill us. What's up? I'm Ramen, longtime YouTube viewer. Sweet. All right, so this is fine. I think losing to a really good rare that's like perfect against our deck is fine in our first match. It's not a big deal. If we draw 9 lands and they have a rare that's perfect against us, we're probably gonna lose. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So that's okay. No worries. I want to cut a land from our deck though. Actually, thinking about the fact we don't have many ways to mitigate Mana Flood. Let's look at our deck for a second. We could cut a land and then add the meadow. So we even out our sources a little bit. And maybe we'll put the Rune Crown. It's a mana sink and it draws a card. Yeah, let's play I guess either Master Scald or Ruined Crown. I think I like the Crown. Probably draw a card too, so Really think a deck is fine? Are you being sarcastic or what do you mean? Crown seems good. Crown seems good. Yeah, there's also the hand smoothing algorithm too in best of one. So like I tend to try and go lighter on lands. Look, here's the stupid wolf to goad over its victory. Ooh, I beat you. I'm a wolf. The 2-1 is not fine. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. This is our first draft, but yeah, sure, hand's good. Having a lot of random bodies is good when you have a lot of equipment, so keep this. Island go. Raptor. Raptor. Come a long way from Suntail Hawk, let me tell you. Or Lantern Cami if you're a little bit less of a boomer. Foretell, sure. Okay, so we're gonna play with 2-1 here. We could play the equipment, but this is just better for play this next turn. Beskar Shield Mate all day, every day. Foretell. The prophecy's been foretold. Mjolnir. Giant Ox.
Oh my god, Becky.
Alright, so just Helm here. I guess that I mislooked, whatever. Sure. You got me. You got me. Yeah, I mean it's a big booty, whatever. Not much difference to put in the helm here or here. Just take one or take one. So let's keep our flyer bigger. Bind the monster. Sure. Take 2. Sure. Equip. Foretell. Attack. A little out of order sequencing here. Whatever. Or bronze. You know, let's play a little loose. Take 1. Probably not interested in demon bolting the ox, but we'll see what they do. Another bind the monster. All right, take some damage. Alrighty then. Nice null game state here. Bolt my shield mate. Take it easy, uncle. Take it easy. Alright? We got plenty of creatures in our deck. We're not going to be playing our premium removal spell onto our own creature to make a 1-1. See? Plenty of creatures in our deck. There we go. Nice fatty 4-3. Volatile Fjord. Bounding Gold. Come on. Normally for these die, you're supposed to get a 1-1, you know? Alright. Land, sure. Alright. I mean, we have 3 kill spells. Jeskai Auras, yep. God of the Worthy. Sure. So Snowland's coming tapped. Sure. I guess we're trying to kill this. And draw a creature. That's a creature. That's a creature. Alright, you're up. We never win the award of having the most stuff in play. Battle Shield Warrior, very good against Giant Ox, too. Nico defies destiny. You gain 2 life for each foretold card you own, then add 2, then return a card foretell from your graveyard to your hand. Sure. So they're going to gain 4 life here. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Stalwart Valkyrie. They haven't killed any of my stuff, though. Alright, so we get to attack here. And we're going to boast. Oh. Heh. I thought this was the one that tapped things. It's the same mana cost, same ability. That's pretty funny. Oops. We're playing like a bronze player. Oh, they didn't even block. I scared them. We scared them into submission. That's so funny. You see that? That's called boasting. You're just like, yo, whoa, don't block me. Huh. And they're like, oh my god. Chump checked. Chump checked has been called. That's hilarious. All right, so they have 2 mana for foretelling stuff here. The best bluff, listen folks, I got some news for you, all right? The best bluff is the one you don't know you're making. All right? That's the best bluff you can do. Yeah, I just thought it was the one that tap things. You know, 3-drop, 2 mana boast. We're learning the cards, folks. Brawn to Mythic. My first draft. My first draft. Raven form. That's okay though, because that gives us a creature. So now we still have a creature in play. Play like shit. Get rewarded. Ruined Crown. Ooh. Alright, so sure. That resolves. Gonna go get our hasty thing. Search my library. Rune of Speed. Draw land, sure. So we have +2, +1, and haste. And they have a lot of mana up. Where's it going? Where's it going? We could have like Demon Bolt here. They could have that 5 mana. They have the 5 damage to a tap creature. I guess that would still. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do this. Let's put it here. This plays around the 5 damage to a tap creature. If we can pump it response. And attack. Yeah, let's keep positive in chat, folks. Foretell mechanic? Seems cool. Seems cool. We tapped wrong? Ah, shh. We did tap wrong. No, I think was that auto tapper or me? No, we are playing pretty loose. I manual tapped it too. Yeah, I don't know what I was just talking. Listen, we're just playing to our rank, you know. And we didn't get punished for it, so return Raven form, sure. You gotta be fair, you know. You gotta be fair. Make the right plays. Apple lands. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I'm still feeling a little eh, but it's all right. Gotta power through. Gotta power through. Shake off the rust a little bit. Yeah, Raven form seems pretty bad. Pretty bad. And 1/1 flyer unlimited is like pretty reasonable. Like, obviously, it's like, you know, if you have no other option, it seems fine, but I wouldn't really want to be casting this card unless it was against, like, a large creature or something really good. Alright, so we got 3 equipments on our Battle Shield Warrior. Opponent's in the tank. In the tank. Well, they had the Iron Verdict. Or they just drew it, I guess. which is fine. So that dies. Get to put all our crap on this bird. Or draw a creature and give it haste. That's cool too. Well, let's be nice, Megalodon. They return Raven? Or they just concede? Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. Rune Crown does seem pretty good. Does seem pretty good. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Match number 2. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're brought to you by BCWSupplies.com. Best sleeves in the market, not close. BCW Supplies. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out now. Sleeve, soul, brother. Check it out now. Round 2 coming up. All right. What are we doing here? Yes. All right. Not a great hand. A little floody. But we're gonna keep. It's fine. Ninja Dave is here. Rune of Speed. Sure. A Foretell card, sure. We're going to lead on this Story Seeker. A little lifelink here, trying to get some points in. Gotta go fast, Alright, so, I mean, Firewalker's super sweet, too. We're going to jam. I don't really know what we're jamming into here. I don't know the set super well, so this is my first draft, so we're still kind of learning all of the tricks and stuff. We have drawn 4 mountains in 1 plains. We can't double spell next turn, maybe, but we have the Rune of Speed, too, so we'll see. We'll see. They saw it coming. That's fair. Our keep was fine this game. It was not great, but I think it's fine. Pilfering Hawk, sure. A little 1-2 action. And then we are capped on, I guess we can give this Rune of Speed, right? That's actually kind of gas. We can Valkyrie Rune of Speed it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Goodbye, Firewalker. Dog Racing's pretty good, actually. Rune of Speed. Angel. Let's go. I got a need for going fast. Percent Chump Block? Sure. So, of course, obviously the lower levels, we're going to see plays that aren't optimal. And it's important to recognize why they're not optimal. So, obviously, chump blocking 4 damage. Usually you want the creature instead. Just some basic stuff. You know, it's things you would learn when you're first learning the game, which is fine. Everyone's got to learn, you know. Everyone was there at some point. You know, I can't take 4 damage. I'm going to block, you know. So, hopefully there's no Wrath in the set. Because we're jamming. That's not a blocky bird. That's a looty bird. I agree with that. I agree with that assessment of the situation, Monarch. All right, so, I mean, sure. Ah! Look at us. Look at us. Making moves. Making moves. All right. 2-1. 2-1. Let's go. Who remembers their first chump block? Who remembers their first chump block, you know? Bronze 3. Never thought we'd see the day. You watch your mouth there in chat. All right, you take it easy. All right, we're going to ship this hand. Obviously, we had a red here we would keep, but yeah, the Rune actually is pretty good on the first strikers. We have 3 1-mana first strikers, so we're going to mulligan here. A little unfortunate. Hey, I forgot we even have this card. Let's keep. Ship one of our shield mates. Showdown of the Scalds. All right, so tap land is fine. We're playing a tap land mostly because we're like trying to cheat on lands. Only 15 lands, so it gives us enough sources to do that. Alright, I mean, we drew some lands here, which is pretty good. We got Shieldmate, Helm. Of course, Showdown is busted. 4th pick, pack 1, which is, I can't even conceive how that happens, but all right. Okay. Definitely don't have the mana to be boasting at the moment. We want to develop our board. Probably. I'd rather pump than yeah. We're gonna play the pumpy boaster. All right, and we'll just say go. A little 2/3 action. A little 2/3 action. A little 3/2 action, sure. Demon Bolt. Didn't draw land. Didn't draw land. So don't really have 2 mana. We can obviously like just bluff the pump. If we attack with both, we can pump if we have to. Yeah, I'm gonna swing. They're not gonna block the 2/3 of a 2/2 over 2/1 unless we pump. If they want to trade the Seeker for the Warrior, I'm fine with that because we're kind of like a little chunked up on mana anyway here. I'd rather just make good trades and to get our showdown going. So with showdown, we're like pretty pumped to just trade off. All right, that's kind of a surprising block. So we're gonna trade our shield mate for their 2/3, which is fine. They obviously get to keep the equipment, but like this is fine for us. So we're still gonna have a creature in play. We'll clear the board, which is fine. Play our helm. Say go. And again, like now this looks great. We both have 4 cards in hand and empty boards. And we have a showdown of Scalds in our hand. They don't know about that. So trades are good here. Trades are our friend. Kennel Master on an empty board. Just a 4/4. Sure. Another helm. Another helm. I think we're gonna kill this this Kennel Master with our Demon Bolt before they put the bow on it. Doesn't feel awesome, but attack for 1. Again, keep the board mostly clear. All these equipments are pretty good. All the equipments that make a creature. Broken Wings, sorcery speed. While we reach this guy, you were just discussing instances sorceries. All right, so clearly you want to wait there and wait for me to equip it and use my mana, but sure. So attack for 1, play Gold Medal Champion, and just say go. Now we have Rune of Speed with the helm, which is kind of cute. I really underestimated the runes in my set reviews. It is kind of a low opportunity cost to put it on equipment. So all right, there's our land. So now the question is, do I want to play Showdown now, or try and get more, or make sure I have more lands to play all of our cards? All of our cards are pretty cheap, and if we play it now, we have more spells. Try and maximize the following chapters, but I think we should wait. I don't think we're in a rush to play this card yet. I think I would rather play Shieldmate. Maybe even tap this and attack with both. And save the Helm and the Rune for post-showdown. I could also Rune the Shieldmate, which wasn't really the worst. I think I'd rather Rune the Helm, though. We could also Helm and Rune the Champion. The thing about Scalds is you do want to get as many triggers off it as possible, especially in limited. Like I want to get as many +1/+1 counters as I can, so there is some benefit towards waiting on it. But we're gonna Helm Rune equip here. We're gonna end up with a 4/4 creature and draw a card, of course. All right, let's hope we can draw a land, but I guess maybe not gonna be land. They want to double here. It's totally cool with me. Sure. Wither Crown. So Wither Crown makes it a base 0 power, and I lose 1 or sack it, but it's still a 2/4, which is pretty good. So, don't want to sacrifice this creature. Decline. Take 1. Firewalker. All right, so we're gonna showdown Skulls. Showdown time. We're gonna reveal. Fortunately, we probably can't cast everything. Actually, if we draw planes, we can. Let's play the mountain, and we can attack with our 2/4 and make them take 1 damage, or I can just leave back on defense. Probably leave back on defense, honestly. So we'll just say go here. Yeah, also if you wait on Scalds, you can play 2 lands off of it. So if you play it on turn 4 and you get 2 lands, it's a blank card. So we really want to draw a white land here. That is not a white land. It's not bad, though. So now you probably want to go Lifelinker, Bounding Gold, pump the Lifelinker, and Bounding Gold the, I guess, the Elf Warrior. Put a counter on 3/2. I'd like to put this counter here. Shadow Skull is just like, it's just unbelievably good. This here. We're gonna pump the Story Seeker. Right? Maybe not actually. Let me just pump the champion again. Bound the bow. I mean, it would still be equipped. Snakeskin Veil. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, well that kind of screws our attacks up. That's fine though. All right, so we'll just untap. We'll just say go. Next turn we're casting like a bunch of spells, put a bunch of counters on things. We should be in great shape. Yeah, it doesn't unequip the equipment, right? Yeah, it would still stay on. So this is fine. Say go. Our things are going to be real big next turn. Real big. All right, so we're going to decline on that, take a point. And now we're going to cast, we can cast, we have a 2-drop, a 2-drop, and a 1-drop, which is pretty good. So we got a Valkyrie too, which is nice. This thing gives reach. Okay, so we want to make, and this thing can tap creatures. It's going to be next turn. So you can put counter, probably counter. So we have a 4/4 Story Seeker and a 4/5 or 4/6 champion. I mean, pumping the Valkyrie is also kind of nice. Just a 4. We have a tapper though. Let me just pump this. They could double block the champion, but that's kind of fine because they have the crown on it anyway, so. Sure. There is that Wrath that's like -2, -3 to all things that aren't a certain type. But I guess we have big things anyway, so we'll take it. We'll take it.
Game.
3-1 in our very first draft. Should I have a draft counter on the stream? Probably, right? I'm not going to do the record, but we'll just put draft 1. Just for, you know. Put it there. Sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the record up. It's just too much logistics of like having to hit it over and over and over again. But 3-1, let's go. Let's go. Bronze to Mythic. All right. Pretty good hand again. Yeah, the runes are really good. Runes plus Tormentor's Helm just seems awesome. Seems awesome. All right. Yeah, let's do the things. No 1-drops, but can I bind buttons on Stream Deck to alter it? Yes, but that would require a little extra. Actually, kind of yes. It would require some setup. I would need to make a specific separate thing for each number, and then I can go number up or down on the Stream Deck. But it's just a lot of like. All the logistical things like that can be really annoying while you're streaming. So it's one more thing to focus on. So we're gonna rune the Tormentor's Helm and Raptor. Sure. Am I a Red Wing Flan? No. I do have Dylan Larkin on my fantasy team though. Fortunately, the Red Wings are really, really bad. Raven Wings, sure. +1/+0, flying and a bird. There's no promise of safety on these second-hand wings. Alright, so we can like give the Raptor haste this turn and give the Battle Shield Warrior haste next turn. So that would be attacking for 2 and then attacking for 4. We only have 1 white, so we can't even like we couldn't go this turn and then this haste boast next turn. What's up, Slay Goob? How's it going, my friend? Yeah, we're just gonna play the warrior. It's more mana efficient. Maybe the stalwart Valkyrie hanging out too. I'm a Rangers fan. Big good game with the Rangers last night. They played really good last night. Igor Turkey, Igor the hamster, playing really good in goal. He's sleeping now, but 4-2 Spider. What in the world is that? All right, so I mean, we can give our Raptor obviously just attacks right through it. We could also just trade off the war. I mean, our white mana here is a little frustrating. A little frustrating. Yeah, good job, Lord Draken. Picking up a toxic player for your team. I guess we just bolt this. This thing can boast. We have plus, and it's just like this thing's like pretty annoying. And we do have a decent amount of removal too. So yeah, I'm gonna demon bolt this and then give the Valkyrie haste next turn, which is pretty good. Not a really great use of a good removal spell, but so now we can jam, and then next turn we're gonna be playing Valkyrie, equipping it, and attacking for a whole bunch. Dingus Lingus, new or resub, month number 2, most important month. Thanks, appreciate that. That's a fun name to say, Dingus Lingus. Bound in gold, sure. Sure. So play our Valkyrie. And if I can find the equipment here, I'll give it haste. Yeah, the red, I really underestimated the rune. What's up, Coco? How's it going, my friend? Emma Jeremy's the nut, yeah, for sure. PJ.
I really enjoyed Limited so far.
Awesome, my friend. It's my first draft, so we're rocking and rolling here. Fearless Pup is here. Let's give Pup haste. We can boast it. What do you got for me? Anything good? Karn? Put your Karns in chat, please. Karn is not a Fearless Pup. He's kind of a Fearless Pup, but also kind of not. So, I was taking Karn for a walk a few days ago, and we're like up the street, walking back to our house, and he sees a dog, and he like barks. He gets down, he's in a very like, real like barking stance, and I'm like, all right. So we keep walking, we finally get to the dog, and it's this big like golden retriever that's like 8 times the size of Karn, and Karn gets there, he kind of looks at him, and he barks once, and the other dog's just like, whoa, and Karn's like, oh shit, and like runs behind me. He's like, I'm like, dude, you wanted to pick a fight. Here we are. Here we are. All right, so they're at 6. They're like just pretty dead. We can give the Firewalker haste. It is pretty hard to actually use it though. It's gonna be difficult to get a card off it, and so this would just trade with the Mentor, and then they would chump block the Pup probably. If I give this, this will be a, yeah, still 3 toughness. Puppy knows when to boast. Yeah, we're just gonna attack. Like we have a flyer and a first striker, so like their blocks are pretty bad. Yeah, this is fine. Take one, play Firewalker, and we'll just, oops. Play this. The haste here isn't very good. And then next turn we can actually play a card off of it. So yeah, I guess the Helm could have gotten the Burr for the extra point. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing though. It's one here or one there. So you're gonna name your dog Emrakul. Sweet. Emrakul, the socks torn. Bad dog. Oh.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Uh-oh. Bronze goes pretty quick. Bronze goes pretty quick. 4-1. 4-1. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. I would say our deck seems very good. I don't, if it's my first draft. I don't know maybe if it's not good but it seems really good to me. So yeah, follow the stream with that follow button, of course. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please take the 5 seconds to hit those buttons. Helps me out a ton. It's free for you to do. Another good aggro hand. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this card, honestly. The Tormentor's Helm seems quite good in this deck. Karn's here again. Skemfar Elder Hall. This is the Golgari one. That's really, really expensive. How many wins? So when you play a draft on Arena, I'm playing the best of 1 queue. And it is 7 wins or 3 losses, whatever comes first. Alright, so Story Seeker. Decide what we're doing next turn. Rune Crown is a little expensive, so Elvish War Master. Card's pretty good. So do I want to play a Helm and a Shieldmate, or just play the Crown this turn? Probably the Crown. Now I drew a land, we should have more mana to do things. What's so big thing in limited, of course, is sequencing. It's kind of planning out your turns. So we need to figure out what the best path is. So right now we would be playing this on 3. The next turn we could equip for 2 and play a 2-drop. That's fine. So I think because we drew a land, we're happy playing Crown. If we hadn't drawn a land, I think we're not happy doing that. So it's important to like plan out your next few turns, understand what your sequence is going to be. So now we're trying to attack. I assume they're not going to block Save Our Trick, obviously. It's on board. That's fine. Play the Crown, draw a card. Best of 3 might be ranked. I like best of 1, honestly, for my Bronze to Mythic runs. I think best of 1 is actually fun for limited. If I was playing like a Pro Tour, I still want to do best of 3. But I think as far as like seeing different decks and getting a lot of variety out of your drafts and stuff, like I think best of 1 is pretty fun for limited. I hate best of 1 in constructed, but all right. So we're gonna go. We're gonna search our library. Get a Rune of Speed. Best of 3 is unranked anyway. Sure. I actually disagree hugely, Zugly. Zugly says you can't really sideboard much in limited anyway, so best of 3 doesn't matter. I completely disagree. I think sideboarding is one of the most important aspects of limited and one of the most overlooked aspects of limited, especially sealed. You should be constantly sideboarding in your best of 3 drafts. Reacclimating your deck to your opponent's deck, changing your strategy and stuff like that. I think it's really, really important and one of the better ways to that's pretty good, to up your limited game. But again, I think best of 1 for limited is fine. So they're gonna pump the War Master, make a 1/1, which is kind of tough. This similar to only triggers once a turn, thankfully. They're coming in. They're coming in, sure. So they have 2 1/1s, and we can just like play a creature here and then equip it with the Runed Helm. And then I don't mind trading Seeker. If they want to double block on the pup, putting a creature in our graveyard is like actively good for our Valkyrie anyway. So yes, obviously, and then when you're drafting for best of 3, you're obviously prioritizing sideboard cards and stuff too, so it's a little bit different. But crown me up. Crown me up before you go. That guy says, do you actively change your draft style for best of 3 with sideboarding in mind, taking good sideboard cards over more? Yes, absolutely. Like, you should, like, if you're playing a best of 3 draft, you should be taking a card like Celestial Purge, like 8th, or something like that. You know, it's much better than like a random 2/2 or whatever that like might or might not make your deck. Especially these days. Back in my day, there were a lot of bad cards in sets. So I'm actually gonna hold this back. I think there were a lot of bad cards in sets, so you would occasionally be like scraping for playables. Now there are so many playable cards in every pack that you're almost always going to have like 28 playables anyway. So you'd much rather take a card that's like an A after sideboard that you're not going to play in your main deck and then just have another C in your deck, you know? All right, so we're going to double block here, just fine. Oh, they... Sure. All right, so this is obviously a good trade for us. Yeah, this card seems really, really good. Definitely underestimated a little bit. What's up, Sinister? Sounds great, my friend. So Sinister says in chat, oh no, my Twitch sub expired. But you're going to move to the YouTube sub instead. That's a great idea. So for those who don't know, my YouTube watchers, there's now an option on YouTube to subscribe on YouTube, just like you would on Twitch. Exact same thing, $5 a month, but it's a YouTube membership, all the same perks. I do bonus content once in a while, bonus videos, things like that. So yeah, definitely a good option for some of you folks. All right, now we can just haste up the flyer. We have to play the Helm, which isn't really great, but and the Shieldmate can still attack. I guess Shieldmate would only trade with a 1/1. which is still like okay, but play this for 2, equip, and play Helm. Yeah, it's fine. Also, by far, the most important perk of subbing is the Discord. My Discord is awesome. Super great community. Everyone's playing games, hanging out. You're actually just going to leap back the 2-1. Hasted Valkyrie. Yeah, I definitely vastly underestimated both Rune of Speed and Ruined Crown. They seem real good. Real good. Valkyrie's been very good, actually. It's been a 2-mana 3/3 flyer most of the time. Especially in an aggressive deck where you're just trading off. Another. So they just have all the 1/1s. Sure. I mean, we're 1 point off killing them next turn. Hey. Yo, bro. I heard you like Beskar Shieldmates. So there isn't like a ton of value to putting the Helm on the Valkyrie because they're just gonna give it. I guess like, I guess there is actually because then our next attack with the Helm would be lethal. So I guess we just do that. We'll put this in the Valkyrie, put them to 1, then play Shieldmate, move the Helm, and then they're just dead next turn to either the Valkyrie or trigger on the Helm. So sure. Go to 1. Alright, play Shieldmate. This is the way. This is the way. And I'll put this Helm on one of these. Probably the first striker, I guess. I mean, also they can kill us next turn. I don't think it really matters that much, so. Village Rites. That's pretty sweet. Elvish War Master and Village Rites. That's cool. That's cool. I respect that. I respect that. Another elf. Go on. This thing is a million mana to use, so they could actually use this turn to kill my. I couldn't even kill this. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. So currently dead on board to 2 of my cards, the Valkyrie and the Tormentor's Helm. Yeah, this card's awesome. This card's really good. Like it a lot. Like it a lot. Return Upon the Tide. So this returns a creature if it's an elf, you get 2/1s. So they've got like, they're super wide here. I mean, like, if they had another turn, they'd be killing us the War Master probably. But they're right now they're dead to Helm and Valkyrie, so nothing has reach. Oh, this actually has reach, but they're still dead to this pup anyway, so. Alright, so, I guess I could have, like, played the warrior and whatever, doesn't matter. Block Sentinel, take one off the pup. This game was really close. I mean, they did play a War Master on 2 and make a token every single turn for the entire game. This card's obviously very, very good. So, like, their deck does seem pretty good, but if we hadn't killed him this turn, we would have lost. I mean, we could run a kill spot for this thing, too, but. I played the warrior and equipped. Wouldn't have had enough to boast anyway. It doesn't really matter. So, I see you got some elves there. Some elfies. Eh? Elfie. Yeah, the reach on the Helms. Because the thing is, like, with our shield mates, we just have a bunch of crappy creatures. So you just keep putting Helm on it, attack. Put a Helm on it, attack. You know, so pretty cool.
Game.
Pretty cool.
Blouses.
That's 5-1. 5-1. Almost at 400 viewers. Give yourselves a hand, folks. You all great. Thanks for hanging out for our return of Bronze to Mythic episode number 1. I'll be on most of the day, recording a lot of episodes today, so haven't been streaming much lately. Kind of been clammed up in things and not feeling super great. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. We only drawn Showdown of the Skalds once. Mountain, sure. Oops. Helmia. What's up, Gaffer? I think Best of One draft is great. It's up top notch. Yeah, this is on PC. And it's also available on mobile if you are playing if you're a non-Apple user, which kind of sucks because I'm an Apple user, but it'll come to Apple eventually. Yeah, I think Best of One Drive is fun. It is. I agree. The thing is that you gotta understand, for me as a streamer, it's hard for me to like laser focus in the games. So like, we're removing some of the complexity that Best of 3 would add as far as like sideboarding and sideboard choices in the draft and stuff is honestly better for me as a streamer. It's easier to get into and more fun. So probably the reason why I like it also. What's up, Sinister? Oh, we're back. We're back. No, you have to be an Android user. Crush the week. So, bad news is we lost our creatures. The good news is we just... Wait, what? It exiles them? Oh! This is the anti-us. It's the anti-Beskar Shieldmate card. But all we have is Beskar Shieldmates. That's mad rude. Alright. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, exiled shieldmates, Beskar. Invasion of a Giant. Man, they're like... This is control deck over here, jeez. Bottom. God, we love a good bottom. Carfell Harbinger. Sure. Fearless Pup. Let's get Fearless. Come on, Karn. Come on, Karn. No, it's on PC too. I'm just saying it's also on Android. But yes, it's on PC. Currently playing on a Windows 10 computer. Are they considering countering my Fearless Pup? There's no way. That was a bad tap. Only one bolt up now. Come on, Auto Tapper. What are you doing to me? Karn's good. Karn's good. He barks too much, but... Invasion of a Giants. Draw a card. You may reveal a giant. If you do, we take 2. Okay. I mean, we are obviously cranked up here on rule spells. They have a Cinderheart Giant. Sure. That'll cost 2 less next turn. Pretty good. Faceless Haven. But where are your snowlands? Where are they? Where are they? Wait, what? Oh, they had a treasure. Got it. They had a treasure. Let's search for treasure. Alright, so we're going to untap, play land, a little Bounding Gold. Let's like tap properly here. Bounding Gold, this thing. Well, I guess we're attacking, right? Let's see if they block here. Take 1. Auto Tapper has been accounting for 4 total cards mostly. Alright, let's take 1. I mean, say go. We do still have 3 removal spells. Obviously, the pop's pretty good too. Right now it's a 4/2 first striker most of the time. So, the Freezing Flame. Whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls dealt excess damage, if a giant, wizard, or spell you control dealt the damage. And they're trying to just get us here. They're just trying to freaking get us. Carno. That's a dead puppy. It's a dead puppy. Alright, so we're like kind of at parity here. I mean, they have 2 cards left. We have 2 removal spells. Rapta. It's kind of funny they have this, like the Faceless Haven looks menacing, but they have 0 snowlands in play, so just literally just never going to happen. Just type in MTG Arena on Google Top Notch, and it's a free download. It's free to play. Obviously, it's a free to play microtransaction game, but you can play for free. Invasion of a Giants again, sure. That actually is pretty good. Bottom. God, we love a good bottom. Squash. All right. Man, if this thing didn't exile, we'd have these 2 1/1s in play and be like in such better shape too. It's pretty wild. All right. We have Showdown in our decks. We want to keep playing lands. another Pyroclasm and a rune. All right, so they're gonna get blown out here. So we're gonna Demon Bolt this thing here and fizzle the runes and it'll draw a card. Thanks, Psycho. I appreciate that. You're great. All right, Raptor. Lots of 1/1s. Lots of 1/1s in our deck. Helmet up. All right, opponent. You need to take it easy, opponent. You need to take a break. All right, you need to take a day off here. All right. All I'm doing is playing crappy 1/1s. You're just killing every single one of them. Like, this is where our Beskar Shieldmates are supposed to be really good. All right, your land. There we go. There he is. Beskar Shieldmate all day. 2 damage each creature, sure. Yeah, see, this is where our Beskar Shieldmate's supposed to shine. Because we get to, against removal spells, we have a bunch of creatures, so. You scry too, also. Bottom again. Beskar Shieldmate again. Yeah, let's do it. This is the way. This is the way. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Get off my plane.
Look at this. What's on the itinerary for Mog Monday next week? I think I'm going to try out the Birthing Pod deck that Aspiring Spike's been playing. Let's go. Did I just bind the bottom? What? Oh, we got this. In case you were wondering, I have another helm. We are tormented, tormented, tormented. All that glitters is gold.
Blouses.
All right, Bronze Tier 1. Here we are. Draft number 1, Bronze to Mythic. All right. We are at 6 wins and 1 loss. All you gambling folks who put your predictions in, it looks like we're looking pretty good here. I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched, but let's go. Me and my equipment ready to roll. Stretch. Do squat. Oh, do a squat. Oh, do a squat. And I hate squats so much. I used to work out a lot, go to the gym like 3 days a week and play on a hockey team and stuff. And I hated doing squats in the gym. Hated them. Hated them. Where are my opponents at? Where are my opponents at? Anyone? Hello? All right. Niwatori, you're in our way. I want to draw freaking Showdown of Skulls more. Why I don't like them? Because I just hate them. They're so uncomfortable and unenjoyable to do. I just hate them. And like, I'm a hockey player. They're probably pretty important, but lunges with a curl into shoulder press. What? That sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. Deadlifts are okay. All right, so we drew Beskar Shieldmate. We're going to play our Shieldmate here. I want to get our Firewalker going. I like this card. Deadlifts are okay. Do a little deadlift. I don't have any weights, obviously, but... New channel reward 1,000 points for a burpee. What's a burpee? It's where you like jump down, do a push-up, jump back up, right? Yeah, eventually I'd like to have a little gym in our basement, but... Alright, so they're playing a 2-2, which is fine. We're going to play our... this is obviously a trade we don't mind making, so we're going to jam. Then we're going to play Firewalker, and then try and helmet up. This is a reach, right? If this thing had reach, I'd be pretty sad. Be pretty sad. Do a lunge, then curl dumbbells, then shoulder press them. Damn, Lord Draken, you brolic. Wall sits. Alright, see, we're playing Firewalker here. Wait! Don't you sometimes already have a gym in your basement? Sometimes. What's up, Trader Joe? This is my very first draft. My first draft of the format. So. Okay. We want to get our Firewalker going. Obviously, we can just attack with it and just, like, hit the button on it and just trade and get a 2-for-1, probably. I mean, our Shield Mate can't attack. We kind of want to get the Helm going, but, like, they can just double. I think we're just going to attack here. Just send in the Raptor and the Firewalker. We'll activate the Bosch and get a 2-for-1 off it, which is kind of cool. We can even, like, Demon Bolt whatever blocks it. But then we can't use it again. Yes, that doesn't even work. And I can't... I think that's reach, right? I can't... Yeah. It's interesting. This card's pretty interesting. So you want to try and like get value off of it. If I Demon Bolt this thing, and my attacks still aren't great, and I can't play the Helm and the Demon Bolt, I get Bounding Gold it. It's like not that bad though, or not that good. 3, 2, 2. All right, we're gonna. I don't know if I like this, but I think I want to be aggressive with the Firewalker, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna attack with these and play the Helm. Set up for next turn. This is obviously a fine trade. I want to keep the board clear so our Firewalker can get through more easily, so play the Helm and say go. It's like a sub game with this card. You kind of want to just like get it through. All right, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Pack Mate. Card's real good. Card's real good. Another Helm. That's also pretty good. So now I can just double Helm. That's dope. Have a 5/4 Firewalker. Obviously, now we have to hit a land off this, but all right. So just don't hit Showdown of Skulls.
27 months. That's a lot of paint, kid, for the house.
Thanks, Sakura. Appreciate it. All right, don't hit Showdown of the Scalds, please. I want to hit a mountain. Mountain.
Oh, it's Mythic Helix! Oh my god!
Kind of wasted my luck there a little bit, but this card's freaking great. Just want to draw cards. That's all I ever want to do. That's all I ever want to do. Now, if they equip here, I guess we can't actually bolt it anymore because it'll be a 4/5, which is kind of tough. But honestly, if we just attack with this and just trade and get another card off of it, that's insane. That's a 3-for-1. It's like a Mole Drifter, you know? So even if all you do with this card is attack with it, activate it, and trade, and you get the card off it, that's still really good. That's still a 3-2 if it drew a card when it came into play, you know? So, card's sweet. Kin Seekers. They're just playing a 2/4. They're about to get blown out. They're about to get blown out. Because we're just going to attack, they're going to double block, and we're going to... If they have that hexproof... Let's think about this for a second. That hexproof instant. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack. They're going to double block. We'll activate this thing first and see what we get, and then we'll Demon Bolt something and hope they don't have a thing. Snakeskin Veil, it's the one. I should do it before blockers. I guess not. Alright, so if they do have the Veil, I guess you'd rather kill this thing. Alright, they seem to be not getting priority, so just like the Arena Tail here. We can't cast this, but we're gonna kill. We're just gonna blow them out, so sure. So we'll yeah. I don't know, whatever. That one. Yeah, so Want to send a token? I mean, they could block the token and let this through if they really want to, you know? Alright, and then, that's fine. We'll just say go. Yeah, the Helms have been really, really good. Like, really, really good. You want to see a Mog Monday with the Helm? This card isn't really like a Goblin card. What's up, Rob? Icebind Pillar. That's annoying. This card's very good against equipment. Alright, spread them out. Attacking. Diversify your bonds. Alright, well, I mean, now they're just dead. Because they're at 2 and I have a Tormentor's Helm in play, so I'm just gonna play the Lanx. We have Showdown of Skalds. Almost there. Almost to our first 7-win draft. Our first draft of Bronze to Mythic. Okay, that's a card. Ooh. That's a card. Sure. Move combat. They'll tap probably the flyer. We'll trade 2 for 1 here. It's fine. You're gonna tap that thing? Wow. This will be jam. They block, we kill it. Oops, it moved on me. It was here. That would have been pretty bad. Try the game Root. I never even heard of it. Put this here. Alright, so we have a lethal attacker in the air with the Helms. Yeah, occasionally Arena's like whoosh, on you, you know? Ice Hide Troll. Whatever. They have 3 snow. So they can actually tap this thing and then use the troll to block. Best card. Well, now it's got reach. Huh. So this can block everything successfully. Let's just move to combat. They'll tap the Raptor. I mean, they're like making a stand here. Should I have moved the things over? I don't think so. I mean, no attacks. And this. One of these like here, I guess. We have multiple lethal attackers. I mean, we got to cross the finish line here. They are certainly staying alive reasonably well. I wouldn't mind casting Showdown of Skalds more than once this entire draft. That'd be pretty cool. Green. What? Like what? Green. Okay. Glade Warden. Sure. They still have multiple snows. We have a Valkyrie. Awesome. So, like, they have 3 snow ups. They can tap and give us indestructible. So we, like, can't even really attack realistically. Just top deck Lightning Helix. Tap this. So we can't really... I guess we attack a both. I mean, now they have to, like, block the flyer. And then we would trade with the Firewalker and kill this thing. Now that we attack, actually. They could eat Firewalker and just go to 1. That's obviously insane for us. And we get a card off Firewalker anyway, so... I should have activated before blocks, actually. I could have hit another Demon Bolt. That's stupid. Hey! Yo, bro. Heard you like Helms. So, they go to 2. We trade off the thing. We have multiple attackers. We have many helms. There's not really a reason to play it for less, right? Yeah, there is actually. Yeah, they're at 2. No, you can only boast once. Only boast once a turn. So they have one blocker and one. They have the ice. Like the icy is obviously really good against equipment. What's Cardboard Live? That is the overlay you see right now, with all the cool. You can see all the cards and stuff, and mouse over it. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. I think we're still fine though. The thing is that because Shieldmate makes a token, I think we're gonna win. We can attack both. Like they'll pillar the Shieldmate. We attack a Valkyrie. We deal 1. It dies. And then, oh wait, no, that doesn't work because then we just have a Shieldmate being tapped. So whatever had 2 helms on it, they would have tapped. This is like really awkward. I think we're just saying go. Yeah, if I put 2 on the Valkyrie, they have to tap Valkyrie, then the Shieldmate can attack. Yeah, I screwed up. I screwed up. It's okay. I should have it next turn, but put 2 on the Valkyrie because I want the Shieldmate to die to give me a creature, so I have two more next turn. Because we need 2 creatures in play to beat the pillar. So yeah, put 2 here. Now you turn on the creature anyways, it's probably fine, but pretty sneaky little board state here. A lot of stuff going on. So attack, try and put them to 1. Hope to God they don't draw another Honey Mammoth. Let's take 1. We lose our Shieldmate, which is fine. And now we have a bunch of attackers, all with helms on them. Yeah, limited means draft or sealed. It means when you're playing with a limited card pool, you're opening packs and building a deck on the spot. We are doing drafts for Bronze to Mythic Limited, so we'll be doing best of 1 drafts from all the way to Bronze to Mythic. First time here, welcome. Hit that follow button, of course. Bronze to Mythic. We just started our series. This is episode 1, so picked a good time.
Gay. Blouses.
Ooh, couldn't quite get all the way there. I think a perfect 7-0 run would have gotten us all the way to. Oh, actually, we lost our first game. So actually, no, you cannot go from bronze to silver in only 1 draft. So we'll take it. So that's it. That's draft number 1. What do y'all think? Is 7-1 good enough? We'll take it. We'll take it. Payout time. Max wins achieved. Get your monies. There you go. All right, folks. That is episode 1 of Bronze to Mythic. We're going to keep going on stream, but all you YouTube folks, you got to watch different episodes, all right? YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Please take 10 seconds. Hit the buttons. It helps me out a ton. It's so easy to do. It takes 10 seconds. Just like, comment, subscribe. Really, really helps a lot. It feeds the algorithm, which is all that matters on YouTube. YouTube, I love you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.